Okay, Aquarius one, this is your reading. By the way, sorry for any confusion on the dates of Aquarius one. Somebody emailed me and reminded me that Aquarius begins on the 21st of January, which it does. So the best way to put it is if you have a birthday in January, okay? From the 21st onward, you are a first decan Aquarius, okay? I forgot to look at the bottoms of the decks. Hold up this one, so we'll just see what this is. Ooh, nice. I really feel like you guys are doing a lot of manifesting. This is a great card because it gives credit, okay, to spirit. One hand up, one hand down, and he is connecting. He's using spirit and and material things to manifest. Now, without pulling up this deck, what do we have? Nice, the King of Swords. So that is an air sign. That's it's usually associated with Gemini. Logic. Okay. So you may be using logic and spirit. Ooh, look at this, and passion, and Ace of Wands. This is nice. All right. All right, Aquarius one, what is the issue? What's the issue for Aquarius one? So your main influence is the planet of originality. All right. Whose axis has been thrown off. So much so, I believe it's Uranus whose axis has been thrown off, that it's spinning on its side. Okay, what's the issue? What's the issue for Aquarius one, please? What's the issue, please, for Aquarius one? Oh, look at that. I'm looking at, this is fascinating. I'm looking at the Five of Cups. So this is Mars in Scorpio. We must find out who this is. I know there is some sadness and regret associated with this. We have to find out who this is. This is either you or your person, okay? I am going to find out who right now. I believe it's your person. I believe somebody is missing you. Who is this, please? Can we just have a card of clarification? They're missing your spirit. Aquarius, so what fell out was the Three of Swords. Somebody misses you and is terribly heartbroken. Okay? I'm just going to get one more card to see if we can clarify who this is. They miss your spirit. I'm looking at, I've never seen those mauve flowers before coming down off the heart. Okay. Who is this, please? Who is this, please? It's a fire sign, I think. And as I said that, the sun started coming out. Somebody that's finding it really difficult to get by. Yeah, you may have been angry with them. I'm seeing a fixed air coming at a fire sign, or you may want to go toward them. You may be angry with them for good reason. All right, let's figure out what the challenge is. Boy, Aquarius, never a dull moment. This person is very regretful and they miss you, okay? What is the challenge, please, for Aquarius one? What is the challenge, please? Wow. Boy, you guys just get right to the point. Look at this. The challenge, I believe, if I'm reading for a female Aquarius, is sorting out whether or not this person is your true spiritual match, but I believe that they are. I think you think that he's I believe that the reason why I'm using he and she is because I'm looking at the male energy who is simply looking at the female's body. The female is looking up at, this is Archangel Gabriel, sorry, Raphael. And she's wondering if this is, if the man is the right spiritual choice. But I believe that this person is. There's a mountain between you. This card is associated with Spirit on the Tree of Life. Okay, there's beauty, something about beauty. It'll come to me in a moment. Let's see what's crowning your reading, Aqua. What is crowning Aqua's reading, please? Okay, what's crowning Aqua's reading? Wow. I think this person is going to, without you having to do anything, is going to come back in. Just look at that. And there's your Ace of Wands. That was at the bottom of one of the decks. So I think without you having to do anything, because I think you're not feeling very inspired, this person probably did something wrong. Okay? This person is going to figure out a way of sending a message at the right time. The timing will be right. It will be presented well. And I believe that I believe it's coming in soon, because that's the Ace of Wands, which is associated directly with the Eight of Wands. The timing of that is very imminent, okay? So it's coming soon. What happened in the recent past? What happened? Please, what happened in the recent past to get us here? What happened, please? What happened in the recent past? It's relevant to this. What happened? Okay, all right. Somebody, I believe the fire sign was playing head games. You had to leave them out in the cold. A fire sign or an earth sign could be involved. I believe that this other person, you may have been helping them. You were frustrated because it's possible that they didn't have a logical plan. This was annoying you, frustrating you because it was needed. Let's just get some clarification from the Wildwood. Can we get some clarification on what's happened back here? What's happened back here in the recent past? What has happened back here, please? What's happened in the recent past? Thank you very much. Okay, so a firm decision was made in the recent past to get back together. There's the Ace of Wands again in the recent past. Aha, and there's the Moon. So there was some deception, okay? There was some deception. I believe that it related to a decision that the fire sign made. So the fire sign may have led you to believe that there will be a reunion, that everything will be great. And then there was some part of that was deceptive. It was a head game. So you just, boom, left them out in the cold. Okay, I think, all right. If this isn't resonating right away, it's not your reading, okay? I tend to hit a very specific area of Aquas, and there's a clean story coming through here. I'm going to look at the subconscious influences. There's going to be a break in the tape. Aqua, we're going to get the subconscious influences from the Witch's Tarot, okay? What is the subconscious influence that is impacting the situation the most, please? No matter who it's coming from. Inability to make a decision, being up all night, worrying, lack of trust. What's the subconscious? Giving up, of tearing everything down because someone was making you wait too long. And I believe that it's going to get some clarification on that series of cards, please. For the subconscious influence. A belief that something was built on a faulty foundation. There was waiting involved. tie this together, please, for me. Yeah, and so, the subconscious influence was a major, very clean, major ending because you wanted to shift into another cycle. There was a need for progression, okay? And this is one of your cards because the world is a card of fixed signs. In other words, I believe that this was all meant to happen. I wonder if Beguile Me is watching. It's destiny. This was supposed to happen, this closed down. Now, this should shift into a nice new cycle if the cards are correct. So let's see what's coming up in the very near future. What's coming up in the very near future, please, for Aqua. 1. Okay, yeah. So there will be, so after some waiting, all right, an earth sign could be involved. I believe that this, the male will be waiting on you no matter what, but you're going to see an unexpected, wonderful, positive shift that will move things along, okay? The wheel is just going to turn, and it was meant to turn. You won't have to turn it, it will turn, all right? So you won't have to control this, it will turn. Now then, let's look at the outside forces impacting this situation. What are the outside forces impacting this situation, please? What are the outside forces impacting the situation, please? What are the outside forces impacting this situation? Let's just hang in there. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that somebody really sees your worth, all right? And your independence. Okay, Aqua, I think we're just going to go straight. So the outside force is you, is the fact that you know your worth. You're able to stand on your own, and isn't that all Aqua One? They know your worth too. That's what's important about this. They're seeing that, I believe, their fool up was clearly in the past. They're very regretful, okay? Now, and this person is willing to wait. If they can't do it by bringing this in to you, if this doesn't work, Destiny, I'm laughing because one of our faithful members, we have an ongoing dialogue about that card, the Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, if what your person doesn't work, if what your person does will not work, the wheel is going to turn anyway, all right? Now, let's see what the outcome is. We're going to go to the Wild Wood because it's the one with the most cards left. What is the outcome here, please, for Aquarius 1? Wow, hey, this is interesting. So we've got 3 cards. We have 4. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so we have is that really Five of Swords? Yes, it is. This is your card. This is your card. Okay, this is going to be a long outcome, okay, because it's really good, really interesting. Followed by the King of Swords, followed by Moon in Libra, followed by the King of Stones, the King of Pentacles. So here he is again. Wasn't he howling for you before? Oh, that is the final card. But let me tell you what I think is going on here. So this bad thing that he did in the past, I believe, is related to your card. I'm going to pause the tape for a moment. 5 of Arrows, 5 of Swords, which we begin with. 1 sec. So Aqua One, that beginning card, there are 4 cards to explain the outcome. The first one is your card, the 5 of Arrows, which is the 5 of Swords. This is the first decan of Aquarius. I really feel compelled to say something about this card. There are the two most important, and the 5 of Swords is back there. So, this person did something, they really fooled up, okay, back there. But the 2 most important characters in this card are not the main character. They're the characters in the background. All right. Now there is one. So this guy has done something wrong to both of these people. This person, I find, is the saddest card. Not this person who is back there sobbing. And I believe that sobbing person might have been you. And let me tell you why I think that's important. First of all, there was an injustice done to you. Okay, that's coming up here. It's a hint in your outcome. It's not the outcome. There's a difference between the person who's sobbing and the person who is not calmly, but walking away sort of in as if they expected to lose. They never had hope that they were going to win. The reason why this person is sobbing in the background is because they had hope, and their heart is broken. Now, that to me says that person has a heart and they had hope that it could win. You would much rather be that person than this person who never expected to win, so they walk away. There's a defeated look about their posture. It's as if it's a resignation, So that's what you didn't do. I believe that an injustice was done, and you may have walked away sobbing. This person, this King of Swords that came up earlier, here he is again, okay? The King of Arrows, looking at you, at the way you're reacting to this injustice. Look at the word injustice there. I'm sorry that it's backwards. But what you're doing is you're sitting there using your intuition and trusting your intuition, and the outcome is beautiful. Look how this person comes in now as the King of. So in other words, the final outcome is your person coming in, giving you the stability, and he is still, this deception and moon that he brought you in the past, he is now howling at it. This was quite a powerful reading. Remember that there is victory in defeat. But what you don't want is you don't want to ever lose hope. Aqua, that was amazing. Thank you.